Be sure to keep children with you in the store. I'm saying that because the here I am talking and nobody's watching me yet, but you'll get caught up, I hope. The thrift store that I just left, that wasn't right. The thrift store from which I just left, they have a recording. It's in English and in Spanish. And when the Spanish recording comes on, the lady says, "Hola." And inevitably, while I'm shopping out loud, I go, "Hola." And on more than one occasion, and a Spanish speaking person will turn and go, "Hola." Blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. I was just saying hello to the lady on the loudspeaker. Anyway, that's why. It's, hello, 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 the shampoo that glorifies your hair. Um, there you are. Hi, Boston. Hi, Philly. Hola, Philly. Hola, hola, hola. Um, I'm going to turn this truck off in a minute. I'm running a little bit of heat. Is it annoying? In other words, what I'm asking you, do you hear engine noise? Because I have, sometimes when the camera is mounted. Hello in England. It's early morning. No, it's late at night. What you doing up in England? You better go to bed. About midnight over there, isn't it? Something like that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Um, when you have the cell phone, you hear buzzing. For Pete's sake. Maybe that's your hearing aid. No, I'm kidding. See, somebody else said it's quiet. Now, what am I supposed to do? Somebody said I hear buzzing, and somebody else says it's quiet. Buzzing like bees. You can only hear me. Maybe that'll stop. Give it a second. Let it get caught up. I don't have too much sunlight left. Can you see me? Actually, I've got a street light right here. Uh, you have, oh my word, 10 p.m. Oh, it's only 10 o'clock in England? What? South Plainfield, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. I was just in Weehawken. All right, I turned off the heat, so I'm gonna freeze. Thank you very much. But I'm the one sitting out here doing a front seat frivolities. We haven't had one in a while. I hadn't been around. Anyway, if you're new to this, what is he talking about? Front seat frivolities. Well, I don't know if I should be watching that or not. Believe me, it's completely G-rated. What on earth is this? Oh, that's brilliant. Did I break it? Brilliant. No, I didn't break it. All right, front seat frivolities is when I sit here for a few minutes, usually on my lunch break, but it's 5 o'clock, so it's dinner break, and I still have, is that your street corner? No, this isn't my street corner. I still have ein, zwei, drei, three more thrift stores to go to, and it's 5 o'clock at night, and I haven't had any dinner. What did I have for lunch? Oh, I picked at something that was left over. Hi, Scott. I'm now in Texas. Who is? Oh, it just went away. See, if I take my eyes off the screen, it goes away, and I can't. I miss it. But how you all are? Um, I ain't got a lot to show you, but I've got a little bit. Okay, Bronco, where are you going? I don't think so. This is a parking lot. All right. Wait a minute. I'm gonna need a Kleenex or something, and I probably don't have one. Wait, what is this? Oh, I've got some gum I didn't know I had. Does this stuff go bad? Keep away from who? Keep away from heat. Don't have to worry about that today. and sunlight. Product of Turkey? You mean we had to go all the way to Turkey to get gum? I mean, I don't have anything against the Turks. Product of Turkey. I mean, you can't even get a piece of chewing gum in the USA anymore. I don't really chew gum anyway. You've actually never seen me chewing gum, have you? Have you? Now, sometimes I have a snack while I'm broadcasting. What? Is this front seat frigid frivolities? Oh, I'm fine. See, I know how to dress. It's called layers. You know, people, they're at home in their little lounge pants and they go out in that. Yeah, you should freeze. You know how people do. Mm-mm. Listen, I'm a child of the 60s. We've been through this. Anybody my age was a boy or a girl. That didn't sound right. Anybody who was a boy or a girl in the 1970s during the energy crisis, odd even days, you know, your father had a lock on the thermostat, you know, we froze from 1974 to 1981. It's called layering. Now, you remember that? The energy crisis? I do. I was little enough in those days. Oh boy. See, I'm next to. I hear you, Scott. We froze and layered. That's right, Judy. Man, these wimps. I've got my union suit on underneath of this. I sure do. And would you like to know what color it is? I'll tell you if you want to know. That might change the front seat frivolities from G-rated to PG. And if you don't know what a union suit is, look it up. I have about 5 of them. Anyway, no, thank you for asking. Okay, so what we gonna do is we're gonna do this. It is red. How did you know I had my red one on? Who is that? Amy? I got my red one on. Do I have my red one on today? Yes, I do. I better show you what I have before I lose my sunlight. There you go. See that? I love you. Who is it? Who said that? You keep your thermostat at 62 and you layer. That's what we did in the house. You know, go put something on. I'm cold. Well, you're sitting there in a t-shirt. Go put something on. I can hear my father now. Go put something on. It's going to oh gosh. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I'm sitting here going, why are all these people barreling through this parking lot at 90 miles an hour? That right there is a thrift store. That right there is a liquor store. Boy, people got to have their... That's what they're doing. And there's a grocery store over there. Anyway, I am so delighted to be here on the front seat with you guys. I've got some things to show you. Not a lot. Because I'm still out thrifting. So let's do the jokes. No, yeah, okay. Do you want to hear the story of a basketball player? Not really. It's a tall tale. Okay. Tip. Why are you putting iodine in your... Wait a minute. My face looks bright, but it's dark in this truck. There's a street light. Now, where am I? Why are you putting iodine in your paycheck? Because I got a cut in my salary. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. That's a little fifth grade, but we'll take it. Hey, we got 117. I'm delighted we got 117. Uh, what? Vanity's vintage? What does that mean? Knock, knock. Who's there? Distressing. Distressing who? Distressing has too much vinegar. Ooh, that's a good one. That one I like. Distressing has too much vinegar. I like that one. That's a good one. Oh boy. Remember the old talking about the 70s. Remember when we would get a big wedge of iceberg lettuce and smothered in French dressing? Does anybody do that anymore? No, we all have to have, what is it called? Arugula. Is that what it's called? Nobody even knows what iodine is. Yeah, or macromachrome. You have to do your lips like that when you say macromachrome or whatever it is. Oh, you still do that, Judy? You get a big wedge, a quarter, you cut your in half and then a half again and put that orange, isn't that called French dressing, that orange stuff on it? And bacon bits. That was the old-fashioned 70s. And what was that salad dressing we would make at home? You'd shake it up. And it was a glass bottle. And it had a plastic, it was shaped like a woman, sort of. And it had a plastic green lid. And you'd put oil in it. And you'd open it. You guys hear that noise? I just spent $1,300. Wait a minute, hold on. Either an animal has gotten underneath the hood of my trunk, the trunk of my truck, the hood of my truck. I just spent $1,300. I had a new this, that, the whole, like, not HVAC, the coolant, the thing that tells you whether your car is going to blow up or not. All of that had to be, and it's making noise. I'll tell you what, I'm going right back to that shop. I will go right back. I'll go back there tomorrow morning. Mayonnaise. Now I missed what that salad dressing was called. I told you to stay home. Who's that? D, why do I have to stay at home? You're not the boss of me. D, why don't you have a sale right now? Did anyone else see the shooting star? No, I didn't see it. I was in Philly last night till almost midnight. Oh, I hate car trouble. Yeah, I do too, Pete. But I budgeted. Do you do like me? There's different funds, each month. Let me put $20 in the one day I'm going to need a new water heater fund. Let me put $30 in the one day I'm going to need 4 new tires fund. And you keep track of it in a book. My father taught me how to do that. And you have a book. I write it down. And Crumbles cereal? I don't know that. I never heard of that. Crumbles? Crumbles? And then what else do I have? It doesn't have to be a lot. $20 here, $20 there. You don't miss it. By the end of the year, you've got, I don't know, maybe if you're starting out from scratch, maybe you have, $200 in an emergency fund that's just for when the washing machine blows up, and you know it will. All right. There's nothing brilliant about that. Why did the nut like the bolt? Because he was screwed up. Tweezers will do in a pinch. I'm telling you what, I need to move my truck. These people are trying to get liquored up. They're coming around this corner like I don't know what. Now, I'm not denying anybody a glass of wine. Go ahead, I'll have one. But boy, the way people drive in parking lots sometimes. I bought a painting, and I just bought it. 20 minutes ago. It's a French oil painting. Now, it is a street scene. Montmartre. I did not study French. I don't know how to pronounce it, and that's okay. I never studied it, but so however you pronounce that. And this is a famous basilica, behind it. This was painted by a French artist who's known, he's listed, and he lived from, I think, 1908 until about 1980. And he liked to paint this particular scene because I very quickly, just looked up a little bit. This is probably mid-century, and it might be worth about $200. The same scene. Now, obviously, this is an original, not a print. I know you're not seeing it very well. But obviously, he would sit up his easel, and he painted this scene more than once. Maybe it was tourist art. Because I've seen a couple examples, at least two, maybe three, where the people have different clothing. The light is slightly different. Instead of three people right here, there are two people. And so you can see, there it is. Now, you want to know what I paid? What do you think I paid for it? Guess. Come on now. This can come off. That'll end up on the floor in my house anyway if I don't take it off of there. And I did see that this particular painting can sell for about $200. What did I pay for it? $8? Nope. Now we got a car alarm. Thank you. $4.99. Nope. No. I might as well just go tell you, I paid $39 for it, and I would all day long, every day. I'm not going to lose any money on it. I paid $39 for that. A known artist, signed, mid-century, beautiful Parisian scene, and it is delightful. There's a little bit of craquelure, but no paint loss. It does not need to be cleaned. It's got a nice, probably the original frame for that era. And this will be for sale. Yeah, absolutely. I know. See, I've gone shopping with. Oh, I'm really losing the light, aren't I? Well, yeah. Run your battery down. I'll turn that back on in a minute. Well, maybe you can at least. When did you know what? When you know, you know. And I looked at it and I put it in my cart. I looked at it and I studied it. I took some art classes, and I said, I like the quality. It's signed. It's an original. It's not $1,000 painting, but I expected it to be worth a couple $100, and it is, because there are auction records for it. Forget what else I was going to tell you. Oh. I've shopped with people before that say, oh, I'm not paying $39 in a thrift shop. Well, okay. But if the thing is worth $200, why wouldn't you pay $39? Sometimes you got to spend it to make it. Huh? It's very nice. Someone will love that. So yeah, I'm not afraid to drop some money. I've spent more than that in thrift shops for things. I'm gonna tell you what, you can't fill the oil tank if you buy a teacup for $2 and sell it for $4. I might as well go out on the street and sell balloons. I know who you're talking about. No, you don't, D. How you know? Look at D all up in here, telling me I'm supposed to stay at home. What are you doing, D? Did you go to your sandwich counter? I didn't know you were doing that. Look at this. This is the quality of this is nice quality. Look at this basket. I can't tell you how old it is, but I studied it. And it's not held together by staples. There are small wire brads. And look at how they've oxidized and bled. Okay, there's a sign of some age that, and this might be from another country. It has a wooden bottom. And it's just a very nicely made basket. It's not damaged. Again, you can see where the wire brads are holding the handles together, and the oxidation from the metal has bled into the whatever this is, rattan, reed, wicker, don't know. So I don't know whether it's South American or Polynesian or, I don't know. But I live in New Jersey, one of the most ethnically, culturally, beautifully diverse states in the country. We have things from everywhere. So who knows? And I didn't Google it or anything like that. But isn't it pretty? Now, I wish it were a Nantucket basket, but with a wooden bottom, I think this basket is, well, it's at least as old as I am. That's my thought on it. Oh, you're from Teaneck, New Jersey? Looks like a clown. Oh, crown. I can't quite. Anyway, I better show you. This isn't going to be a very long. I've been running around like a mad, like I have a bee in my. Because my truck was in the shop for a couple of days. I spent all that money. Then I was out of town for a few days. Then I had an event to go to in Philly. What's today? Yeah. I guess I'm having a live sale Monday. I don't know what I'm going to sell. I haven't even thought about that yet. Yeah. There goes the light. Anyway, I got a lovely set. I have, I think, maybe 6 or 8 of these beautiful wheel-cut crystal plates. These are 1930s, 40s, everything, fire polished, ground bottoms, cut on a wheel, beautiful plates. I can see, so this would come out as blank glass, and every single facet, every single design, every leaf was ground on an emery wheel, and they're very pretty, and they're not scratched. Huh? Rice, ground pork, onion. You guys must be talking. What are you talking about? You talking about what you're having for dinner? I don't know what I'm having. Yes, you do, Christina. No, I didn't buy a doggone thing when I was out of town because I was not in my truck. I traveled by train. And I had one suitcase. So this wasn't a buying trip. I do have a buying trip next week, this week. So I have a sale on Monday, and I'm going out I'll shop on Monday, but I'm going out to do another couple days buying trip on Tuesday, probably Tuesday and Wednesday. So I think there are 6 of those, maybe. Nighttime. Yeah, nighttime. Yeah. I'll probably have to stop and get another Indian dish for dinner. Karen Williams. See, Karen Williams. I might do that, Karen, and I might ship the leftovers to you. She knows why. I ate something that didn't agree with me. And once it went into my stomach, it had a conversation with me for about the next 48 hours. Let's leave it there. Thank you for the reminder, Miss Williams. I love these Czechoslovakian cows. I think this is my second one. I have one that I keep. He has a little flea bite on his ear. I think he's either Poland or Czech. Yeah, he's marked on the bottom. I think these are, well, it's too dark in here for me to see anything. I believe it's either Poland or Czechoslovakian. And so we'll have him. I love this thing. I do. I'm showing you everything because I'm losing my light. Yeah, I like that I like it as well. All right, let's have short ribs. I guess you guys are all talking about what's for dinner. You love the what? Find out who you are and do it on purpose. Wait, haven't we had this before? Dolly Parton said that. No, I didn't know Dolly Parton said that. Oh, you're ordering pizza. You're having bacon. Oh, you guys are all talking about dinner. Well, I haven't had any dinner. I'm sitting here working. What did I have last night? I ate last night. Yeah. Trivia. Robert Louis Stevenson wrote Kidnapped, true or false? I'm back in Jersey now. I was in Manhattan, but I'm in New Jersey. Because it's true. Haha, Karen got it wrong. That's what she gets. Because she wanted me to eat that she wanted me to eat that Indian food and be on the toilet for 3 more days. Haha. I'll tell you what, you better look over that next batch of York peppermint patties that might be coming in your birthday box. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I'm in the hole $1,300 on this truck repair. My elementary school name was Robert Louis Stevenson. A pence, a farthing, and a shilling. Oh, where's my English lady? How long is your light on in the car? Until I turn it off. A pence, a farthing. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. And a shilling are examples of this. We know what that is. That's easy. What is it? Those are forms of British currency. I like copper, and I've got a copper candelabra, and I might keep that. I don't know. It's not marked. You know, I was hoping, oh, maybe it's Chase or somebody. I'm liking it. Copper goes in, it goes out, it goes in, it goes out. I don't really have copper items in my house, but I was attracted to this. It's got some nice wear on it, some nice, what do you call it? Verdi when it gets green. What is it called? Oh, fudge. Oxidation. And I like it too. I was attracted to it. I'm very attracted to it. You know, and it's not got a sticker on the bottom that says made in India or, you know, so I don't know. Scott, you're crazier than I thought. That's all I can say. Why am I crazier than you thought? What's crazy? I mean, I don't care, but why am I crazy? Why? Now, why does she think I'm crazy? I'm curious. I'm going to see what she says. Come on, D. Come on, D. Are you going to get your... You know, I look at that and I laugh. Anytime I'm just in a bad mood, wait, you're sitting in a parking lot and a negative degree temperature. So what's crazy about that? I feel fine. I'm not cold. I ain't cold, D. I know, and you ought to know how to dress too. You're basically a Canadian. You ought to know how to dress. Your battery, this won't, folks, that's fine. That doesn't run a battery. 20 minutes of an interior, it's fine. That won't run my battery down. But I appreciate your concern. Huh? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Come on, D! Oh no, we're gonna have another episode. Oh, there's an ABBA tribute. Oh, that was on the 10th of January. Rats, I missed it. Oh, at the Scottish Rite Auditorium. I missed it. Is an Airedale a type of... Oh, brother. Is an Airedale a type of sporting, terrier, or hound dog? Now, we know this. It won't run down that fast, but the cold weather won't help. Guys, I'm fine. I appreciate your concern. I'm not cold. My car battery won't run down. It's okay. Yeah, it's a terrier. And we knew that. You knew that. No, I don't do horoscopes. Did you know? Let's see what I didn't know. There's an awful lot I don't know. Wait. We care about you, Scott. I know you do, but folks, you know, I'm almost a 60-year-old man. I'm okay. And I'm, you know, I have to tell my mother, darling, stop. Okay? I sneezed. You didn't raise a wimp. She knows that. No, I'm playing. I know everybody, but trust me, I'm not cold. I'm not going to run the battery down in my car. I'm okay. It's very kind of you. D's going the wrong way. Yeah. I need to find that one. Send that one to me, David. Can you send that? It is, but I'm a very fiercely independent person. I mean, I don't know. And things that bother other people don't bother me. Vinny is on in 20 minutes. Okay. That's good, because I don't think he did one last week. Vincent. Okay. Hidden beneath, oh no, I can't read. It is, cows do better if they have company. Studies show they stay more relaxed, learn faster, and even produce more milk when raised with a familiar peer. Like many animals, cows seem to thrive on close social bonds. I like cows. I think cows are such, where is he? Come here, you. A cow is such an underrated, you know, when you put milk in your coffee, you better thank a cow tomorrow morning. Or on your cereal. Or your cottage cheese. Or whatnot, you know. We owe a lot to cows. We really do, don't we? When was the last time you heard anybody say that? Yeah, I've heard of cow tipping. It's mean, but I've heard of it. I would never do it. Mozzarella. We do owe a lot to cows. We do. Speaking of cows, this is hilarious. I don't remember how long ago this was, but I was in an automobile. This was many years ago. And I was in an automobile, and a friend of mine was with me, and two of my cousins. It doesn't matter who was driving. And we were on a country road. And I said, because I knew what we were approaching, I said, "Ooh, just up here, we're going to get to see the bovines." And my cousin, bless her heart, said, "Oh, who are the bovines? Have they just moved to the neighborhood?" True story. It was not making fun of her because she didn't know the word bovine. I could have said cows. I don't know how to pronounce Momar or Moma, whatever this lovely. And if you tuned in late, you don't know. I bought a French oil painting and it's going to sell for, close to $200. Woo! Signed by the artist. I just bought this in a thrift store and I paid $39 for it. Yep. A signed French artist. I paid $39 and it should sell for about $200. Well, and then I bought this for myself. That is going to go in my art deck. That's going to go in one of the kitchen cabinets. I think it's backwards for you. A cup full of satisfaction. The National Stores coffee. So that's deco. That's going to go in my kitchen cabinet. Yeah, in fact, not only is there a cow town, well, the town isn't called Cowtown. The town is called Cowtown. Is a rodeo and a market, but it's in a town called Sharptown, actually. But yes, and that is the oldest. People don't know this. You say, where is the oldest? And you can look it up. It's either continuously operating rodeo, something, but the Cowtown Rodeo in New Jersey is the oldest something rodeo. Look it up. It ain't in Texas. And it's in a county called Salem, where a lot of the glass factories were, and it's where the fair, that county has its fair. That used to be where the fair was in that county. But you can look it up. It's called Cowtown Rodeo in Sharptown, New Jersey. And it is, I know, Pamela, people would not believe it. Not only is the rodeo there, but as I said, it's the oldest something. I don't think it's the oldest rodeo in the country. It might be the oldest one that's in continuous operation, but you can look it up. It's something. So how about that? Oh, and one last thing. This was made in the Soviet Union, and it's a little box, little dresser box made of wood. I don't know, it wasn't expensive. I had to get it. It's missing a little of the paint on the top, but there was something about it. I know you can't see it very well. A guy in college did... Oh. Dutch... Ugh. Well, it's calmed down a little bit. I guess everybody's got their liquor for the night. Boy, there was a lot of activity. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Okay, so I've got a live sale Monday night, and Patrick is going to be with me. Patrick, the trusty huckster. Now, that's usually called the Unbreakables, but we're going to have breakable stuff, and I don't even know what I'm going to sell because I am not going on my shopping trip until Tuesday. I'll see if I can do some shopping on Monday. But because I don't know what I'm going to bring to the sale Monday night. But I've got all day Monday to shop. Okay. All right. I think we went through all of these. Shop your basement? Yeah, I do. I don't go down in the basement that much when it's this cold. When it's like bone chilling cold, below freezing for days on end, I do stay out of that basement. But yeah. Huh? Monday, we have a travel... Oh, I'm not worried about it. Well, we don't have a ban. They don't do travel. They don't really do. It's rare that there's a travel ban in New Jersey. You tell people from Jersey to keep off. Yeah, the spiders. Everybody has a state of emergency. There's a state of an emergency from Texas all the way to, half the country is. The governors do that. They do that. They have to do that in advance. There's something that they have to do if they want to ask for money. I forget exactly how it works, but they do that. So that if they need to, I think it's because if they need to ask for like federal funds for something, then I heard and I'm saying that only because I heard the governor say, our governor, Governor Murphy is gone. We have a new governor in New Jersey, but the governor would come on the radio and I would listen to him. He would come on, I think once a week, you could ask the governor questions and people would say, what's all this state of emergency? And he said, well, look, don't get all riled up about it. We have to do that at a certain point in advance because if we're going to request, I don't know, an extra salt truck, or if we have a down power lines and we need, something, they have to have certain things in place that's how it works. It's to qualify for federal money. Exactly. So when they say, state of emergency sounds like, oh, we're in a state of emergency. People, now listen, yes, bitter, there can be problems, but it's just Look, it's not like it was during the blizzard of uh, 78. Remember that? 78 or 77? I forget what year it was. It doesn't matter. I was about 10 or 12 years old. Remember that? It's not like it was back in those days when they didn't have all the weather. I mean, they've been talking about this for days and days, and you want to stick pins in your eyes. Okay. Go and get your 20 loaves of bread and your 50 gallons of milk and stay home and eat bread and drink milk. You know, people have had plenty of time to prepare. A lot of folks don't have to go anywhere. You know, so sit at home and enjoy it. But yeah, so there's a lot more, and especially for here in where I live, I know that it impacts other states. I understand that. Parts of the South aren't used to it, and they have to deal with that. I totally understand that. It's like when we didn't have air conditioning up here and we would get heat waves, we would be, ugh. But most everybody has air conditioning now. It really is not like it was years ago. Yeah, we're supposed to get like a foot of snow. I don't know. They keep, 15 to 23 inches. The roads will be fine. The highways will be clear the next day. The neighborhoods will be messy. Yes, if you live in centers, if you live in Philly in a neighborhood, you're not going to move your car for quite some time. I get all of that. I totally get it. That's right, Sharon. People freak out for no reason. No, I'm not going to say, I don't think I'll bring the picture to the auction. I might, though. I might think about it. I might bring it, the painting. And I don't want to minimalize where it can be problematic for folks. But I think we live in a day and age when people just stop using logic and they just freak out. Okay. I understand that. Please don't think I get checking on the elderly and pets. We know all of this. But for the bulk of us, we're fine. You got plenty of food in your house. You got a heater. So yes, I totally agree with checking on those that need help. Totally with not, having shelters open for people that are without housing. I get all of that. But most of us go from our heated automobiles to our heated homes with monster-sized refrigerators bigger than any other country in the world. And somebody's always doing DoorDash. I mean, you can get anything brought to your house in an instant. So, in an instant. I just don't go, all haywire over. You got stuck. When they make a big fuss, it went away. I understand that. I totally understand when you lose your power. I get that. I'm elderly and I'm fine. There you go. I think that we can talk ourselves into an anxious hype. I think that's what we can do. A little horse sense, right? It's frozen water. It's cold. Okay. And I know some people don't have a community of people. I've got elderly neighbors to my right. They have my telephone number, and I've told them time and time again, you tell me what you need and when you need it. And they're almost complete. I don't know them very well. They're lovely people. They, let's see, to my right, they are Filipino. I forget when they came to this country, maybe in the 1950s or something like that, because they are he's 85 and I think she's, so, and my parents are fine. They're, I'm not going to tell you where they are. They're in a very warm place right now. and it's not the United States, so they're fine. But you look out for the people. What is it called? We used to sing a song in church called "Brighten the Corner Where You Are." Okay, I can't worry about somebody across town, but I can brighten the corner where I am. And my corner is my neighbor on my right and my neighbor on my left. And my neighbor on my right, they have no children and they're elderly. And they know they can count on me, whatever they need. I think if we focus on just sort of brightening the corner where we are, and maybe, because people do get very anxious, and it's such a hype, and they've been talking about it, that I think it can raise anxiety for people. It's snow, and it's gonna melt. What? You know that hymn, brighten the corner where you are. If you are beguiled, I know I'm getting, how does it, wait, it's coming to me. Isn't that terrible? And the word beguile is in, when was the last time you heard anybody say beguile? Brighten the corner where you are. If you are beguiled, something with a smile. I know I'm not singing it right. Why did I think people need something else people do need something else to. I didn't mean to get off on all of that. I didn't. And I know I'm different from most people, so I don't want anybody to, let your faucet drip. Yeah. Brighten the corner where you are. Oh. Steamed up windows? Yeah, you should have seen them last night. I'm just kidding. Well, no. That ain't y'all's business. I have been checking all day, hoping you'd have a live. Oh, well, you have? Well, that makes me happy. I wasn't necessarily planning on it. Why is there a skeleton? Oh. Woo, grass doesn't grow on a busy street. Scott, you are handy. I love it when you almost blush. I wish I could remember the way the rest of that song goes. Brighten the corner where you are. It's something about beguiled, and it rhymes with smile. Not really, but they make it rhyme. Anyway, I'll get off of it. I know you're like, will you please move on? All right. Oh, the recipe of the week. What? Kate's black-eyed pea salad. Who wants a salad when it's 10 degrees? I'm gonna have ham and cabbage tomorrow. I've already got my ham, but I got my cabbage. Granny used to sing "Bright in the Corner Where You Are." I never really watched the Beverly Hillbillies that much. Do you wait until some dead? Wait, I missed that. Cabbage is the new... What? Sometimes the comments, I can't see them. My morning mantra is, today is a fresh start. That's a good one. I like that one. To do? Oh, the new kale? I'm going to do a ham and cabbage. Because I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not going anywhere. Tomorrow I'm not going anywhere. So the ham and cabbage can be on the stove. Interesting. I'm making pork butt and sauerkraut tomorrow. Yeah, I've got sauerkraut, and I might change it to sauerkraut. I might. I might. I haven't decided. What time is it? I can still, that last thrift shop doesn't close until 7 o'clock. What time is it now? My watch stopped. Time to get a new watch. Yeah, I haven't used my slow cooker. I haven't used my... You looked up the word? You looked it up? Yeah. Someone far from harbor. Yes, you may guide. So brighten the corner where you are. Yes, someone far from harbor. Yes, it's coming back. It's coming. Wait, it's going too fast. Oh, drat. Oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. All right, I got 1 hour. Someone far from harbor, you may guide across the bar, so brighten the corner where you are. Yes! Now I'm going to have to go home and play that on the piano. Well, I don't have a piano anymore. I play it on my keyboard. Oh, that sounds good. That reminds me of my grandfather. Before I leave and watch The Beguiled. Oh, there's a movie called The Beguiled? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Find you some EAP. Karen, find you some EAPG. We're all going to be singing Brighten the Corner Where You Are. But that helps. I think that helps. And it might sound elementary and it might sound trite. But oftentimes, when people are feeling themselves overwhelmed with anxiety, if you bring it down and think about, what can I do on my little street? Maybe you can't even get from your house to the end of the street, but maybe you can look out for your next door neighbor or something. It just seems to help sometimes when there's always something horrible going on somewhere, and there always will be, and we can be empathic about it and help out when we can financially or with prayers. But take a breath, slow down, and say, you know what? I'm okay. I hear on the news, 24 inches of snow, but wait a minute. I've got food. I've got heat. I've got blankets. Okay. If we lose electricity, I'm not going to freeze to death in my own house. I mean, you can sometimes talk yourself down from being so overwhelmed by too much hype about things. And there's enough in our own lives to worry about. Yeah, I don't watch the news. I don't watch it. I read it, and I decide what I want to read and what I don't want to read. So I know what's going on in the world. I know what's going on in Venezuela. I know what's going on in Washington, D.C. I know what's going on in my city. But I decide what I want to go in here so that when I lay down at night to go to sleep, I'm in control of what got put in here during the day. And I'm not going to sit there and watch hour after hour, 24 hours of gloom and doom, the blizzard of whatever. I'm not going to watch that. Anyway, that's me. And you don't have to be me. But, yeah. What? Oh, of course they hype it up. Of course they do. Well, I'll tell you what, I do. So for the last, as we get ready to part, I do wish everyone a good evening and a good day tomorrow. And I hope no one loses their electricity. I hope I don't. Wait. I would. Oh, you're talking about the news. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I hear you too. Extreme weather can be exciting. If you like science and you like to know about the atmosphere and how it works and all of that, it can be very exciting. There's nothing wrong knowing about it. I'm with you on that. See, I'm reading your comments, but you see what I'm doing with this hand? While I'm reading your comments, there's music playing up here and I'm conducting it. There's music always going on in my brain. All right. I told somebody I would. Thank you so much. And I hope you'll come and see. I hope you'll come and see Patrick and me Monday night. See if you can find that song on YouTube. I'm sure it's there. Oh, that's an old hymn. You'll find it. We'll see you Monday night, Judy. I love it. All right, everybody, go eat your ham and cabbage. And if you don't know what a union suit is, look it up. I'm in one right now. I could have used it last night. And I'm off to one more thrift shop. Thank you for joining me on the Front Seat Frivolities. We didn't have a whole lot to show you, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And, but that's the state of it here in New Jersey. So long, folks, and thanks for watching. Now, let's sign off the way we usually do. Just type in so long from or goodbye from or the state or the country you're in. I just love to see the roll call of everybody all over the country and the world, wherever you may be. And we'll say goodnight, meow, and we'll see all the different places that everyone from where you hail. Okay, Ohio, Texas, Massachusetts. It's going to go too fast. Rhode Island, Maine, Tennessee, Virginia. Oh, I can't read it. Jersey, North Carolina, Texas, Georgia, Wisconsin, Missouri, Minneapolis, Maryland, Florida, Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. I know where that is. It's a beautiful spot. Alabama, Texas, San Francisco. Did you leave your heart there? Florida, Dallas, Tennessee. I don't think we have anybody from Hawaii. Calcutta. Do you know what, Karen Williams? I've got, Karen, isn't this your night to go rinse out a few things? Get off this YouTube and go rinse something out. Greenland, you are not. Are you in Greenland? You are not. Well, you could be. Isn't this the night you wash your hair? Isn't this Saturday night? Yeah, this is the night you wash your hair. The Hague. Yeah, see, now you guys are trying to annoy me in an ice storm. Good night. Bye, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you Monday night. So long for now. I got to take my gloves off to turn this thing off. Boop. Outer space. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I think I'm from the moon. Now, where's the button? Brighten the corner where you are. From someone beguiled. Na, 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 na. Where is it? Right there. Stop.